Good morning or good evening, afternoon. It's August 1st. It's Terry. Maybe no, it's August 2nd. And welcome to another edition of an Orchid a Day. And today I am doing a video on how to water my orchids while I'm gone this weekend. Now, it is mild today. It is 70. You can see it is cloudy, a little bit cloudy, low humidity. You're going to come in this way through the west side, and you will immediately see all of the jungle. And this is really due to the conditions that are coming up. It is mild now. It is going to slowly warm up this weekend. This Saturday, I think it's going to be 90 and 100% humidity. So every day from today on, it is going to be steadily getting warmer. Although today it is, for the next couple of days, it is going to be mild and in the 70s, low 80s. So I will be watering today, and so he probably won't need to water until the weekend. So this video is more or less a guide to how to water my orchids in the summer while they're outside. And excuse the mess. There will be a new deck coming sometime soon, and there is the screwdriver that locks my gate. So the first thing you need to do is go over to the spigot, and I want to apologize. I have a jacked up hose, as you will see. It goes on and off with that handy little thing there, and so you just turn the spigot on. That's right there. And you can, as you see, you can turn it on and off just with your thumb with that little lever. And it is on, I think it is on mist now. I will have it on mist so you don't have to mess with it. And really, you're just going to go around and give things a light water, not a drench. And again, you're going to have to figure out how to, get the hose so that it will not kink up like that. I have to deal with that on a daily basis, and it's a pain. But I'm sure whoever will handle it and will make it work. But for me, it is hell. So anyway, you want to pretty much start, all that stuff on the hot tub is going to be gone. So you really just want to give them a nice mist, nice heavy mist, I would say, not a fine mist. And really, we're only concentrating on our mounted plants. Any sort of root that you see that's hanging out of a pot, you want to get that, like that pot right there that's got the roots. And of course, all of the hanging stuff is mostly in a basket or has roots hanging out. You're going to water everything pretty much on the cage around it on the outside. And so what we're doing is the roots are being watered as a vanda. I'm sure you might not know what a vanda is, but the vellum will turn from white until when it turns green or chartreuse. That's when it is getting, you see it's white there. And when it starts to turn a yellow, that's when you know that it has gotten enough water. And then therefore you can stop. Some will take a little bit more effort to get them green. Some others are easier. Now with those over there that I'm trying to mess with, trying to get, you really just want to make sure you get the ones that are hanging, not the ones that are on the shelves and pots. Pretty much the ones that are just hanging, and the ones that are on the fence, because those are all mounted or in baskets. And most of those are in organic media. So, in nature, they get watered every day. So in the summer, I should say. Now with this table of angraecums right here, you just want to make sure you get the roots really good. Each of these orchids has roots, and anyone that you see, like I said before, you just make sure that they're green very lightly, as I'm doing now, because it doesn't take much for these. There's a lot of seedlings, and so it won't take much. Just, make sure you give them a good drench. Those that are on this table, you want to get just the ones in the front row. And there's another one that I'm going to show here in a minute. But the ones on the rolling trays, you want to get both sides. So, yeah, and everything above, the root's turning green, you can stop. So make sure you don't forget those over there. Again, those are a lot of mounted orchids in pots. So root's green there, then you can stop. And again, like I said, I will do a watering. Well, I already done the watering, but I would do another before I leave tomorrow morning. And so, they'll last until he comes over on a Saturday. And also, our forecast is for a little bit of rain the next couple of days. So that's going to help as well. So, but again, I'm just going around and making sure that the things that you see me get on the video, that's what I'm going to get. Really concentrating heavily on the mounted stuff. And when you see all those roots, you want to make sure they get nice and green, chartreusey, because they will be white. And that's pretty much just how long it'll take. Really a short time because I water them well. Won't take long. This area you really want to concentrate. What I'm doing is I'm shooting through the fence at some plants that are back there. So really, I'm just saving you some time. And what I'm doing I'm getting some of those plants that are on the back side of the fence on the inside so that you won't have to water them as well. And you'll see that in a minute here. But yeah, I want to get some of these better than others. But for the most part, it's a light wash. It's a light water. And it's self-explanatory. You can see how that root turned green. Okay, so I'm inside the greenhouse now and just kind of lightly spraying that Bobo, some of these Phalaenopsis, a lot of the mounted stuff. There's more hanging stuff. Not really paying much attention to the stuff that is on the ground, but you will see, not on the ground, but on the shelves. But you will see what I'm doing. It's a very light mist. It's not really a watering. It's mostly just a misting. And I'm really going for the roots. If I water any pot, it is really at the pot level, trying not to water from above the plant because the water will stay on the plant's leaves and that will cause some rot possibly, or just dark leaves, dark spots. And you can see how I'm watering at the level of the pot. And of course my hose is kinked, so I'm not going further, but you can see that there are more down towards the end, those Vandas and Brassavolas, all those mounted orchids. And, it's really not that hard. It's pretty self-explanatory. Yep. Just a nice, good soaking little misting. Just to make sure the roots are hydrated on those warm days, hot summer days. That's all we're doing here. And yeah, water the inside of that cage door right there. And really, for the most part, we're done. You can turn the hose off. Make sure you close the gate back. And that's pretty much it, folks. Really simple, huh? That's how I water. Well, yeah, that's how I water daily. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Make sure you smell this on the way out.